What is going on, movie lovers? Welcome to Apocalypse Movies. I am Jacob Bartley, and this is my review for the BELKO Experiment. Now, if you haven't heard of this movie, I mean, you probably obviously had if you clicked on this review, but it's about a group of employees who are kind of trapped in this building through the company that they work for, and it turns out that they were just part of this experiment. That is not a spoiler. That is shown in the trailer and the title. It's called the BELKO Experiment. Now, if you didn't know going into this movie, you're going to get a lot of gore, a lot of profanity, a lot of stuff like that, and that is what you get. And the movie's rated R, so you could have guessed that. And I'm all for movies like this. I've had a lot of fun in the past when I was younger with like the first Hostel, with the Purge movies, the movies that were like you just see humans brutally murdering each other. And while I don't want to see that in real life or be a part of that in real life, I just think it's something interesting to explore on film in a fictional story. And that's what it's all fiction, so it's all good. So I was actually pretty looking forward to this movie. James Gunn wrote it, the writer and director of Guardians of the Galaxy and Guardians of the Galaxy 2. And I've been a fan of his work for a while, so I was looking forward to that in that aspect. Overall, I think the film is kind of disappointing, though. It's not a great movie. It's not a good movie. I would not call it a bad movie, though. I would say it had some great ideas, great concept, and it had some entertaining and some very, thought-provoking undertones to it, like trying to reflect society. But other than that, it didn't really have much depth to it, and the characters were cliche and dumb, and it was basically made primarily for the gore and to just show people die. And again, that's not a spoiler. At least some people are going to die based on the concept of this movie. Now, I will start with some of my positives. That's the one thing I did really like, is the concept of this movie. That's what drew me to the theater. The idea of this corporate company, trapping these employees in there and playing a little game with them. It kind of reminds me of Saw. It reminds me of Saw and The Purge, and like a lot of people compare it to like Office Space. I haven't seen Office Space, but just like a closed environment with people interacting comedically. Like you get that tone a lot too with this movie. So that concept overall is what drew me in, and I thought that was executed well in the movie. Another thing that I liked that I mentioned earlier is like the social undertones, how it's studying humans and how humans would react in this situation. You have the strong, the weak, the smart. How do each of these different types of people interact and handle this type of situation? And I thought that was handled very well in this movie, and it is something that I really enjoyed, especially in the middle of the film when that aspect is explored more. I was actually, oh wow, this is getting good. But overall, the beginning, the setup was like cliche, like horror movie, jokey, cheesy stuff. And then the ending disappointed me a lot too, because it didn't go how I expected it to go, and it also didn't go in a way that I enjoyed and I thought was clever at all. So overall, I found myself like, this movie was kind of pointless and made for one reason only, just to show a bunch of people die. But I loved what they were going for, and I thought they just missed it. If it could have executed those points that I liked a lot better, I think it could have been a good movie. But overall, I would say go check it out if you like gore, if you like just stupid fun, kill 'em movies. Go check it out. It's worth a $6 Tuesday, or like a movie theater where you can go have a couple of beers and watch the movie. I think you'll definitely have a decent time as long as you don't mind the gore. And obviously, you're not going to go to this movie if you can't handle or don't like gore. So overall, didn't love the movie. I liked a lot of elements in it, but overall, just thought it was like not handled very well and just wasn't a good film. So with that being said, I'm going to give the BELKO Experiment a 5 out of 10. Alright, well that's going to do it for my review of the BELKO Experiment. You can find me, Jacob Bartley, on this Apocalypse Movies YouTube channel. Please subscribe and hit that like button. We really, truly do appreciate your guys' help and you ladies' help out there. And yeah, let us know in the comment section if you like the BELKO Experiment, if you've seen it, or if you're looking forward to it, why you're looking forward to it, or if you have any questions regarding my review. Thank you so much again for listening, and until next time, take care.